absolutely fantastic! G-Force's most versatile unit is ready to launch and tackle all threats, including ones from space. First, let's crack this bad boy open. S.H.MonsterArts M.O.G.E.R.A G-Force Storage Dock Sally version. This MonsterArts Tamashii Web exclusive brings back one of the best MonsterArts releases, M.O.G.E.R.A, with new paint apps and accessories. Before we find out how fantastic M.O.G.E.R.A is, give this video a like, share, and subscribe. M.O.G.E.R.A is in the 6-inch scale, standing just under 7 inches tall. M.O.G.E.R.A looks great next to our S.H.MonsterArts figures, as to be expected. M.O.G.E.R.A also looks great next to our S.H. Figuarts Ultraman figures and our 6-inch scale Chogokin figures from various lines. The scale checks out, now let's see how well M.O.G.E.R.A can move. Starting with the head, we can look up some, down some, to the left, and to the right. We can't really move the head around all that much. The neck does not have any movement because if you start moving this neck out, you start getting into the transformation part of this figure, but you can kind of cheat it forward a little bit so you can look down some. The crusher drill can rotate freely. The arms have a great range of movement. They can rotate a full 360 degrees with very nice soft ratchets. The arms can come up to 90 degrees. The shoulder pads can hinge around a bit, which is really cool. We have nice single jointed elbows. We have a swivel in the elbows. The drill arms are on straight pegs, so we can kind of rotate these very freely. The drill arms can actually open up, revealing the missiles, which is cool. In the upper chest, we can lean forward some, backward some, twist side to side quite a bit, and lean side to side quite a bit. Moving down to the legs, we can kick forward this much, backward this much, come aside this much. The legs are limited by the skirt piece. We do have a thigh swivel. We have a nice bend in the knees. The feet can tilt and swivel, and also these feet are die cast, which is really cool. Spin around to the back, we can kind of tilt this tail up and down here at the main base, and at the smaller part of the tail, we can actually hinge this up and down, rotate it, and move it all over the place. So that's really cool for this little chubby tail. When it comes to sculpt and paint apps, M.O.G.E.R.A is absolutely fantastic. Starting from the top, we have our unique angular robotic head sculpt with the new metallic light gunmetal paint app, metallic blue accents, metallic yellow accents, various panel lines, and vents. The eyes have a large angular sculpt with a gradiated amber compound pattern. I really like the look of the eyes here. They really look like they're glowing. The crusher drill has a black semi-sharp sculpt with deep flutes. The chest has a bulky, detailed yet smooth sculpt with various panel lines and vents. In the center of the chest, we have our plasma maser cannon panel with metallic blue accents. Unfortunately on mine, it looks like I have a little bit of a paint hiccup. On the shoulders, we have our detailed metallic blue accents. I think these are tank treads, correct me if I'm wrong. The arms are metallic silver with darker gunmetal accents. The drill arms have a large black sculpt. Inside of the drill arms, the spiral grenade missiles have a nice detailed metallic silver sculpt. The legs have a massive bulky armored sculpt with treads, various panel lines, and gunmetal accents. I really love all the details here. The feet have a large robotic sculpt with darker gunmetal accents on the ankles and angular feet with treads. Spin around to the back, we have our large, semi-sharp buzz saws with smaller secondary saws right next to it. On the back, we also have various vents and gunmetal accents. The base of the tail has a large angular sculpt with gunmetal accents, vents, and a large thruster in the center of the tail. For accessories, first up we have our flight parts that easily and firmly connect to Mo.G.E.R.A's body. Mo.G.E.R.A's flight mode looks really cool. It would have been awesome if they would have added maybe some smoke trail effect parts to plug into the feet and tail. I also kind of wish we could have gotten a proper flight stand too. Next, we have our plasma maser cannon that easily swaps out with the panel in the abdomen. Just be careful when pressing the button on the back to release the piece, otherwise you will launch it across your room. The plasma maser cannon has a nice detailed sculpt with metallic blue accents. Next, we have our spiral grenade smoke effect parts. We have two very long detailed white smoke trails that connect together. A stand has been included along with two support necks to support the effect parts. Finally, we have the unique accessory for this release, the storage dock Sally with a detailed light green sculpt. We can see all the various beams, rails, and other cool components that make up this mechanical piece. The arms are articulated and Mo.G.E.R.A can be stored securely. Now, I have to admit, at first, I wasn't a fan of this accessory when I first saw it, but having it in hand, it's really cool, and it'd be pretty cool to, pair it with your other mechanical or robot figures. Now, let's compare with the original Mo.G.E.R.A release. I like the paint apps on both releases the same. They're both clean and fantastic. I feel like Mo.G.E.R.A straight up looks great no matter how you paint them. Now, I will give the slight edge to the gradiated paint apps on the eyes of the Sally version. I really like that glow. Also, the body of the Sally version does have a tiny bit of texture to it and feels different in hand compared to the original release, so that's pretty interesting. Now, accessory-wise, there are a few big differences. Of course, the Sally version has the cool new dock setup, but the original has some unique accessories as well. The original has a pair of non-opening drill hands. Not a big deal, but it is a difference. Two things the original has over this new release are the plasma maser cannon effect part and the cool cityscape bases to support the plasma maser cannon effect part and the spiral grenade missiles. I think these accessories are really cool, and I feel they would make tracking down the original release worthwhile if you're looking for one. At the end of the day, both releases are fantastic and you can't go wrong with either release. Now, let's do some city building. As a whole, M.O.G.E.R.A G4 Storage Dock Sally version turned out to be absolutely fantastic. The new paint-ups are clean, the sculpt is well done, we have great accessories, the new Dock Sally is really cool, and M.O.G.E.R.A has a great range of articulation. I really thought we would never see M.O.G.E.R.A again, but we have him here and he looks awesome. This is an excellent opportunity to finally pick up a M.O.G.E.R.A figure if you're late to the S.H.MonsterArts line. Also, I think this figure is worth picking up even if you have the original. I absolutely recommend picking up M.O.G.E.R.A G4 Storage Dock Sally version. Now, how much does M.O.G.E.R.A cost? I imported my S.H.MonsterArts M.O.G.E.R.A G4 Storage Dock Sally version for $135, which is totally worth it. To see more S.H.MonsterArts reviews or another absolutely fantastic review, click the links on screen right now. Be sure to follow me on social media, definitely follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next review.